Poor Zanzibars. Everyone thinks they can neglect them, but you do have to give them love too. Hi guys, my name is Darlene and I'm the local plant nani of Melbourne West. So I've got a friend Dee and she's bought a bunch of plants and she needs a bit of help. So we're gonna go over to her house and do a bit of a plant makeover. Hello!
Hey.
Thank you!
Are you here to save my life?
Let's go and check out your plants. You want to show me around?
Oh my god, yes!
So I think my main problems with my plants is I underwater them. When I bring a plant home, I get really excited and put it in a spot that would allow me to see it, but probably isn't the best spot for it. And also, I have a little baby girl and that makes things a little bit more challenging when placing plants and looking after them. Darlene, please help me with this guy.
What do I do about these older leaves?
Older leaves. So because this space probably gets walked on and like brushed and it's kind of in the way. That's why you get all these.
Yeah.
I feel like you've got a lot of rips and things like that. So maybe keeping it somewhere where it doesn't get brushed.
Yeah.
This really needs your help.
Wow, this guy. Poor dude, this is the most unloved one. Monsteras in their natural habitat, they want to climb. And it looks like it's trying to go towards the light. First of all, it needs a totem. It needs to be supported and watered more regularly.
Do you want to move on to the bathroom?
Yeah, let's do it.
This guy I don't pay much attention to.
I know you don't, but it's growing so well. Philodendrons are like
Easy.
and they're beautiful too. There's so many different varieties. This area also has like a nice bright indirect light, which is ideal.
Now we have this guy. It used to be like really full.
Parlour plants, they're super resilient. The pot, yeah, is small and it's quite a big plant. And I can see the roots are coming out.
Oh.
So that's just the plant letting you know that it's ready to spread its wings.
This guy got burnt on a 40-degree day.
So you trimmed off like all the burnt leaves at the top?
Yeah.
I would probably do it to all of the burnt leaves. Look at this, there's a new growth there too.
Where?
There. Because of the pruning, it starts to grow from all these other spaces.
And now there's this guy.
Yes, this guy. Poor Zanzibars. Everyone thinks they can neglect them, but you do have to give them love too. It feels like this stem's dehydrated. Yeah, I would water that plant.
Now this is my little love corner. Oh, these guys get the most love.
Yeah, so you want to water all your plants thoroughly until it drains out. So at the moment you just have it straight onto your cupboards. So having a plate there would make it so much easier for you to know that you're watering thoroughly, and yeah, it's not going to ruin your furniture.
Okay.
This is, I would say like this is like medium to low light. Yeah, for bright space I would probably go more towards the window. Okay. Maybe like that shelf would be like an awesome plant shelf. Bro, that looks dry. She doesn't have a drainage hole. I mean, she's doing fine without a drainage hole. I wouldn't recommend it.
This is the first plant I got from Darlene the day we met.
Yeah. But it's such a resilient plant. Another thing that you can add to your plant care routine is probably aerating it. I don't know, I just use my hand. I like getting kind of getting dirty with the soil. I would never ever put a plant right under the heater just because, I mean, yeah, you can cook them. I would put them maybe a little lower and then you'd always have to sort of spray it just to combat that dryness from the heater. I think there's a lot of plants that you care for and pay attention to on the daily basis, and then some that you just sort of put away and neglect. So we've just gotten back from Dee's house. We've drawn up her house over here and let's see how we can help her. Okay, so some of these plants just needs to be shuffled around. Although this peace lily was doing not too bad, it was getting hit because it was in the hallway and it had quite a lot of marks on the leaves. I would put this closer to the light and away from the hallway. So this Monstera obviously is in a super low light area. We need to move this guy probably here. Having a bit more plants there, it'll be a bit more of a feature so Dee can pay more attention to it. So over here we had a few random plants. What I would do is I would move those, the Philodendron and Alocasia, to this corner with the ZZ and the Monstera, and potentially you could add a bit more plants maybe on the kitchen bench. So we had a few plants on this shelf. The problem was there was a duct heater right above there, so maybe we can let them go and exchange it for a plant that's going to elevate that space a little bit more. Okay, so the bathroom had, I would say, like one of the best rooms to have plants in there. It had ample light, and there was a philodendron right next to the translucent window, and it was doing so well, and Dee said that she wasn't even caring for it. So yeah, this is the place. Go all out, add more plants over here, more shelf, and yeah, have a jungle bathroom. Now that we've rearranged these plants, we can add some more in that are more suited to her home. So in the bathroom, I would put a tetrasperma along the windowsill, and this is a climber plant. So what I would try and do is try to get it to frame the window, and there is no doubt that it will love that space and it will thrive. Okay, and I would also add a Macho fern in the bathroom. Again, there's quite a bit of light, a lot of light in there, a bit of humidity, and also because there's lots of water source, that just means that Dee won't forget to water it. And what to do with this corner? So I would take away all the small little plants there that are not getting enough care, and I would just put a nice luscious ivy like this one on top of that. It is a trailing plant, so it will hang over the shelf, the cane shelf, which will look really nice. It's fast growing, super luscious, so you can't go wrong with that. So in this corner there's very low light, so we're gonna add a Xanadu. It's nice and luscious, very low maintenance, low care. Because it doesn't get a lot of light, I would just water it sparingly. And for Dee's bedroom, we're gonna add something a little bit more vibrant. I think that this Philodendron cordatum lemon lime would do really well in that spot over right here, which will get enough light, and also because it is a philodendron, they will tolerate, you know, medium light. Okay guys, that's it from me. I hope that Dee applies some of these tips to her home, and I hope you guys have learned a little something from me. Enjoy and good luck.